Everybody, this is Kim at the Longhorn channel, and today's video is just a little bit of snippets from halter breaking the latest batch of calves, and I'm going to show them to you right now. And I gotta say, I am overwhelmed with the appreciation for the latest video, which was the 2025 Legends cow sale video. Just overwhelmed. And welcome to all the new subscribers. I really do appreciate you, and I hope you're not too disappointed when you find out that this channel is not just about the elite cow auctions, but really day-to-day stuff, things that I go through raising longhorns. And sorry, I just startled one of the calves. We're gonna show her to you now, but enjoy. So we got two boys on either side. To the left is Storm. The one walking away is Rebellion. And this middle girl, is Riviera. And she is doing phenomenal. The boys that I figured were the most tame actually are kind of slow to getting food. Yeah, I know. And that's my fault. I'm not good at this left-handed. What the heck, man? Oh. Whiskey Rebellion in the back there, he's kind of the boss man. So I'm sort of shocked that he let Riviera take food, but she got kind of demanding. So we'll see. Oh, there we go. We'll see how he, and then later on Storm, comes along. We'll see how he lets everybody come along. He's so pretty. Want the juice? There's Storm trying to sneak up from the outside. They actually took to water pretty well, but it's been an ongoing issue trying to get Whiskey Rebellion to let everyone drink. This morning they got a good drink because he was laying down and couldn't be bothered to get up, and so they sort of stepped over him. Do you need help with that? Oh, you got it. Good job. She's figuring out how to do that. Normally when they would pick the cubes up from the ground, not a whole big problem with get them pushed into the mouth. And I am on a wide angle, so there's a little bit of distortion going on. Is what they look like at 1:1, just too close to get good filming in. Oh, he's so pretty. He's so pretty. Yes, your nose too, even. Yeah. So his nose is actually kind of interesting. I can only assume that he got scratched. Let's see if he shows it. Because he's got a line through his nose. You see it right there? It's actually a different color. Isn't it cute? Maybe. No, alright, that's fine. Problem is, once they figure out the cubes, then you can't like sit in the trailer and do other stuff easily. But that's okay. Oops, sorry. Still new. Well, you can't see it, but the trailer is empty. And we have two good cows here. But perhaps mistakes were made and there was equipment failure involved. Biggest problem really is he knows. Maybe he doesn't know. Hopefully he doesn't learn his lessons that quickly. He was actually fairly decent, all things considered. I have another smaller pen that involves corners, which makes it more difficult, but hopefully he'll go in. And if nothing else, he will be safe in here until I can get him caught. Just the longer he stays out, the harder it's going to be, I think, to break him. And I do have my regular backyardigans locked up in the backyard, the dog's backyard, and they will be positive influences upon him. I need to go play the lottery. So these are the safest cows that you can have. Someone asked me if Longhorns were dangerous, and I said, yeah, you know, they are big animals, and they have big horns. But the thing is that most of them have a bubble around them, and they maintain their distance when they can. And that is what keeps you safe. Where the danger part comes in, except for the accidentally being stepped on or being hit by a horn, and actually that is part of the danger part comes in when animals are too familiar with you. And some of mine are, because some of mine like to get pet and scratched, and they have no bubble, and I can get hurt. People can get hurt from that. And the other way people can get hurt is when cows are terrified of people and kind of go crazy and feel that they either need to panic or fight. And none of mine are like that. And part of the reason is breeding. But another part is because when they're broken, most of them get trailer time, and most of them have moms that have gotten trailer time. So not all, but a cow will influence the behavior of the herd, and I think that probably helps in my case. When I bring new animals in, they kind of get the feeling from the other cows, and the majority of them have a bubble but are not panicked. Sorry for the sun angle, are not panicked around people. So, and that's part of why I got so lucky with this guy, is he certainly was enjoying his freedom for a moment there, but when he walked into the pen, I was able to catch him pretty easily and tie him up, and he's used to me walking around him and everything, and maybe not so much touching him. But this is the safest stage of these animals' lives as far as people go. They're not panicked by people, and they still have something of a bubble. So if you want cows you can look at and probably aren't going to get hurt by, then that's what you're looking for. Animals that are not afraid of people, but are still wary of them and have that bubble. So this is Riviera, and she is the first one to have taken cubes, but she's actually pretty scared of everything. And I haven't tried bribing her with cubes out here just yet. She's actually the best walker because she moves, and when she fights, it's not really the right word. She just sort of panics a little bit, And she really hates it when I do anything up close, which is surprising with the whole cube thing. But she shakes her head a lot, which can be dangerous when I've got my arms up close trying to hook and unhook the things. So I don't think she's gonna be one of those friendly halter broke cows, which is just fine, because not everybody is. Now, today, this afternoon, when I took her to drink water and I knew that she must be thirsty, the chickens scared her. They were, by the way, on the other side of the fence, but she could not stop staring at them and did not drink. So I brought her a bucket, and I think she's, I don't know. I don't even know where she's looking at. There's nothing out there. But regardless, you know, I'm not going to tell her how she has to feel. Just give her the opportunity to do the best. I think that it will be really ideal to go ahead and put her out in the heifer pasture alongside Yard Bar once I can get them to be friends, because Yard Bar is chill to a fault. In fact, over chill and overconfident and all of that kind of stuff that she's not. So I think they'll be a really great pair if and when I get them together. So hopefully when I do, which will be in a day or so, they'll get to be friends. At this point, the key thing is I know I can walk her and transport her where I need to. It will just be a matter of if I can catch her. So, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. Then we got this guy over here, Stormin. I know his middle name's not Norman. He is actually the friendliest of them all, and he does like scratches, but he's also the worst, and maybe I'm gonna sit here and say fighter for the bulls, and they're all manageable, but I'm not a spring chicken anymore, and I don't want to be waiting until the animals are this big to start breaking them, just because even though I can manage their weight, makes them a lot harder on my shoulders to work with. So he's so I'm not going to be showing the bulls at Halter. Let's just leave it at that. Last year I did, and it was fine, and this year is just not in the cards. The shoulders have gotten worse, etc. Blah blah blah. You don't want to hear me complain, but he's probably going to end up being a really nice, relaxed, and friendly bull. Oh, and the heifer is afraid of the hay, even though she has tasted it. She's not happy with it. I'm sorry, sweetie. He was the one that you saw that broke out and ran all around and stuff. And while he does not like being touched at all, he's actually the easiest one to walk. He still argues, but I would have to say it was arguing and not fighting in his case. Because he doesn't like to get touched, I don't think he's going to really be a touchy-feely kind of guy, and that's just fine. Yeah, they might end up being best friends. This will be a major change for everybody involved, though. We're going to keep the bulls tied up for a little bit longer. Oh no, I'm going to miss the fun. Oh goodness. You're good. That's one happy cow. Hey, Carol. So when do I let them loose like this? It really matters what the end result's going to be. The desired end result, schedule, weather, all of those things. The bulls are going to stay a little bit longer in the pens. Mostly because their plans involve more handling. Since they're going to the National Western Stock Show in January in Denver, be leaving for a week in 4 days, and I needed to get these guys established with their habits here in the backyard, untethered and all that, before we leave. Because there's nothing like opening up the potential for new problems and not being there to handle them. But she got to come out early because she is going to go and be a pasture cow. And I'm not going to worry about handling her too much except to get back out of the yard. And she is a very good walker on the end of a rope. She just doesn't, and this is so weird because she was so good at taking cubes from me, but she just doesn't like that up close and personal handling so much. So we're going to give her her best chance of getting to be a happy cow. And pairing her up with this bozo is going to do both of them a world of good. Anyway, hey, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. And love y'all. Bye.